We continue Surah 20, Surat Taha, TH, with, I know it was on page 89. And he produced for them a calf, a body which lowed, and they said, This is your God, and the God of Moses, but he has forgotten. But do they not see that it returns no word to them, and that it possesses no power either to harm or to benefit them? Aaron had already said to them beforehand, O my people, ye are only being put to the test by it. Your Lord is the merciful, so follow me and be obedient to my command. And they said, We shall not cease being devoted to it till Moses returns to us. Said Moses, O Aaron, what hindered thee when thou sawest them going astray, that thou didst not follow me? Hast thou disobeyed my command? Said Aaron, O mother's son, seize me not by my head, seize me not by my beard, or by my head. I indeed was afraid thou wouldst say, Thou hast caused a schism among the children of Israel, and didst not observe what I said. Moses said, And what is thy statement, O Samaritan? Said he, I saw what they saw not, so I took a handful from the track of the messenger and threw it. For thus did my soul suggest to me. Moses said, Begone then, and truly it shall be thine throughout life to say, No touching. Thine also is an appointment thou wilt not fail to keep. So look at thy God, to which thou didst continue to be devoted. Most assuredly we shall burn it, then grind it to powder, and cast it into the sea. Allah alone is your God, He, than whom there is no other deity, whose knowledge embraces all things. Thus do we recount to thee some of the stories of what happened of old, and we have indeed given thee from ourselves a reminder. So whosoever turns aside from it, he truly on the day of resurrection will carry a burden. Such will continue under it, and an evil load will it be for them on the day of resurrection, a day when there will be a blast on the trump, and we shall assemble the sinners on that day. Blued. And we shall assemble the sinners on that day, bleary-eyed, among themselves, and they will be softly saying, Ye have tarried no more than 10 days in the grave. We know right well what they will say when the one of them whose way of life has been the most exemplary will say, Ye have tarried no more than a day. And they will question thee about the mountains, saying, My Lord will grind them to powder, and leave them a levelled off plain, in which thou wilt see no crookedness and no curve. On that day they will follow the summoner, who knows no crookedness, and voices will be lowered before the merciful, so that thou wilt hear nothing but a shuffling of feet. On that day no intercession will avail, save that of him to whom the merciful gives permission, and is pleased to let speak. He knows what is before them, and what is behind them, though their knowledge compasses not him. Faces will be humbled before the living one, the self-subsistent, and whosoever is carrying his burden of wrongdoing will indeed have failed, but whosoever has done righteous works and is a believer, he will fear neither wrong nor defrauding. And thus we have sent it down, an Arabic Quran, and in it we have sent forth clearly some threats, that maybe they will shew piety, or that it may be again to them a reminder. So exalted be Allah, the King, the True One. Be not thou hasty with the lesson, before its being revealed to thee is finished, and say, O my Lord, increase me in knowledge. Truly, of old we made a covenant with Adam, but he was forgetful, and we found him in no constancy. And when we said to the angels, when we said to the light beings, do obeisance to Adam, they did obeisance, save Iblis, who disdainfully refused. So we said, O Adam, truly this one is an enemy to thee and to thy wife, so let him not drive you both from the garden. That thou shouldest become wretched, verily it is thine not to hunger therein, nor be naked, and that thou shouldest not thirst therein, nor suffer from the sun's heat. But Satan whispered to him, he said, O Adam, shall I direct thee to the tree of eternity, and a possession that grows not old? So they both ate thereof, whereat their pudenta became noticeable to them. So they set about sewing for themselves garments from some leaves of the garden. And thus Adam disobeyed his Lord and went away. Then his Lord chose him, so that he turned to him and gave guidance. He said, Get ye down from paradise, both together, the one of you an enemy to the other. But should guidance from me come to you, then whosoever follows my guidance will not err, nor will he be wretched, but whosoever turns away from remembrance of me, for him truly there is a narrow life, and we shall assemble him blind on resurrection day. He will say, O my Lord, why hast thou assembled me blind, though I used to be one who sees? Allah will say, Thus it is to be. Our signs come to thee, but thou wast forgetful of them, and so today thou art forgotten. Thus do we recompense him who has transgressed, and who did not believe in the signs of his Lord. Truly the punishment of the hereafter is more severe and more lasting. Has there been no guidance for them in the number of generations we have destroyed before them? Through whose dwelling places they walk, truly in that there are signs for those possessed of understanding. Had it not been for a word from thy Lord which preceded, the judgment would have been right here. But it is a time fixed, so endure with patience what they are saying about thee, and glorify thy Lord with praise before the rising of the sun and before its setting, and at the night watches, and give glory also at the ends of the day. Maybe thou wilt be well-pleasing to him. And let not thine eyes look with longing at what we have given divers of them to enjoy, the splendor of this present world, that thereby we may put them to the test. For the provision of thy Lord is better and more lasting. Enjoin prayer on thy household, and continue steadfastly therein. We ask thee no provision, rather do we provide for thee, and the final outcome depends on piety. They say, why does he not bring to us a sign from his Lord? Has there not come to them the clear evidence of what is in the former scrolls? Had we destroyed them by punishment before it came to them, they would have said, O our Lord, hadst thou sent to us a messenger, we would have followed thy signs before we were humiliated and disgraced. Say, everyone is waiting expectantly for the hour, so wait ye expectantly, and ye shall know who are the people of the even path, and who has accepted guidance. And one of the things is so many people say, oh, I'm a sinner, I'm a sinner. No. You come and you say, I have done good. I have believed. And, I don't know, but there's a difference. A difference between what people say, oh, people say there's a God, and then God's all like, well, no, there's not any other gods. And well, I'll just leave that be. And God willing, we will have posted (15, 18, 36, 71, and 17. Well, that's the goal for tomorrow.